Hey everybody, Shannon from Backyard Homestead, and today I'm going to make the door for my chicken coop. So I thought about this, and I'm going to go ahead and make a Dutch door. That's where the top and bottom open separate. So my door I want 6 feet. So total I have to cut this board 6 feet 4 inches because of the overhang that I want it to do. But I'll still cut it 3 feet down the center to do a 3 foot door. I'm kind of hoping I can get this window here that I picked up in, but I think the window is just too big or too wide. So in order to do Dutch doors, you have to cut your door in half. And I'm going to have to add some 2x4s to make it a little sound. So what's going to happen is we're going to build basically a frame of 2x4s for each part of the door. So the top has structure and the bottom has structure. So my 6 foot mark is here. I don't know if you could see. My 6 foot mark is here, and my 6 foot 4 inches is here. So what I'm going to do is, oh, you can't see. Anyway, 6 foot 4 inches. So I'm going to take this board and I'll measure at the 6 foot mark, and then I'm going to measure 3 feet down from the top, and this will be my second structural framing, I guess you could say, of the door. I've never built one before. I'm probably doing this wrong, but we're going to go with it. Bam! It's 32 degrees today. We had our first snow of the year, so I was pretty excited. So now this is pretty self-explanatory, one board and then the side boards, but when we get up here, we're going to have 2 boards, just like that. And I think the reason why we have to have 2 boards is because once I cut this door in half, we have to have something sound. So I'm going to go ahead and measure these, get them lined up with my door here, and cut them to fit. And I will do that for all 4 sides. And then I'll go ahead and attach them. But I think I've got enough wood. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut. Should be quite easy to cut. So let me go get my saw and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've got my 4 pieces cut, and these will go on the edges like so. And 4 foot 3, this will go here. Okay, so now what I have to do is measure between each board and cut 2 of them for each side. Once that's done, I'll cut it in half and then attach the frames. And then that should be it, other than some cross bracing. So let me go ahead and get some wood and I'll bring you back. got my first side piece done and measured. Worked out great. So now I'll do make 3 more of these and then get them in place. Okay, I got there would be the top half. This would be the bottom half. And I'm now going to cut off the extra length here because I don't need that. That will go up above the door, and then I'll have to build a header. And yeah, so far my door's looking pretty good. I'm happy so far. Well, just hopefully it'll work out. And I'm going to go ahead and get this piece over here cut. And yep, so. If you're wondering why I used a jigsaw, if you haven't noticed, I'm left-handed, and the circular saw is quite hard for me to operate because it's a right-handed one. So I've got my piece cut off, and I did pretty straight, so I think I'm going to try and attempt to cut my door in half right now. So I'm going to get this cut in half, hopefully. And I'll go from there. Okay, I think I'm all ready. What I did is I added 2 2x4s. I don't know if you can see. I'll see if I can. Underneath the thing here to help support the wood because I'm by myself. So I don't know how well this is going to work. Hopefully I won't screw up my only piece of wood I have left for my door. So, but I'm going to cut the edge a little bit and then work inside, so see how it goes. And once again, this is a veritable speed saw, so it makes it quite nice. Take my gloves off because these are just knit gloves. Okay, so now I'll wiggle the board past my 2x4, and by past I am clear to go. Okay, I think I've come to my other 2x4, so we're going to adjust it here a bit. Take a look. Yep, I hit the 2x4. So we're going to, whoops, attempt to do this. Okay. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit more. That way I got about a hand's length difference. And then I'll readjust it for the very end. But it's keeping my board straight, which is what I need. Okay, so I'm almost to the end of the wood. So, yeah, I guess you all can tell what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and move my 2x4 behind my jigsaw blade. And in theory, this is supposed to work. Okay. I am good to cut now. My blade is clear. So voila. Now I have a Dutch door. Well, kind of. Oh. There we go. Perfectly in half. I love the reciprocating, or the jigsaw that's variable speed. I'm going to tell you right now, best thing I ever bought for 20 bucks. Okay, let me go and get my wood pecan and set in place, and then we'll screw it down. Here's the top half. No, they're just laying on there. I have not screwed them down or anything, but I wanted to show you what it'll look like with two doors. There's my neighbor's dog again. Okay, so now all this lumber that I used is pieces that I had left over from actual building the coop, and then some, I had to get a couple more. Now, so here you go. And then I have 4 hinges, because each door is going to have a hinge. So I got a pack here. It's kind of hard to see. I got a pack of 2. I wanted the nice barn style ones, but they were almost $3 a piece, and I'm kind of doing my chicken coop on a budget. And so yeah, so I'm going to get this screwed down and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I was getting ready to set up and screw, and my screws are too long. They hang over about 1/2 inch longer, so they would protrude out either the inside or the outside of the coop. So I'm going to have to go get something else. Okay, I got some 2-inch screws, which I probably should have got like 1.5, but it is what it is. Okay. Got the first screw in, which you can't see, but my board is underneath. That way I get more grip this way. So we'll just add one on each end. put the bottom together first and then go fit it and see if it's going to work. Better strip the screw in about 5 seconds. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's in. One went a lot smoother. So get the two sides on. I got the top on, and then I'll get the bottom one put on here. Okay, so I got 2 screws in each one right now, just to kind of hold it in place. I want to show you. Here we go. See? I'm going to dry fit it, and then I'll add some more screws to it. And you know, get it structured up pretty hefty, but this will be the bottom. And I'm going to put the bottom on, that way I can adjust the top as needed. So I'm going to take it out there. Okay, there's the bottom half of my door. So it's looking good. And then I'll get the top, and then I'll fill up the header because my door's not that big. But so far, I think a little bit of tweaking, but I think it'll go well. And yeah, let me go get the other pieces and see if I can get it put on. Okay, had a little mishap. Camera decided to look up at the top of the thing, and here it goes again. So I got one in, and this was after the second time I had to drill, and I'll show you. The first one, I'll do it as a blooper if you'll like it. I had too high, and this part was over this, and so my top door would not be able to swing. So I lowered it a little bit, and then I'll get the second one in at the bottom, and then I'll get this part. So I got the second one on and the first one, so I tried to space it. Hopefully it'll open. If not, this will be on my bloopers. Uh-oh. Okay. I can trim right here, so that'll be all right. Looking good. Time for the top. I got so wrapped up in what I was doing, I got the top door on. This gap will be covered by trim, but I got a latch on to hold the two together. And now it gets really tight right here, and you can see the gap here, but it'll open up. So it'll be all right. I think a little trimming. I'm still gonna have to trim right here because the door is hitting, but that is good so far. Now I'm gonna measure for the pieces up there and get that covered up. Well, there it is. I got a little piece over here to fix, but that's all right. Trim might cover that up. We'll see. So I'm pretty happy about it. There's my Coop door. Okay, so I ran into a small snag. I had to go get some of these instead. Kind of what I wanted to begin with. So I'm going to try and get them put on. I got these two pieces here to space my door. So hopefully this will work. Okay. Oh. Kinda need that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All right. Y'all see what I'm doing? It is very cold today. Ow. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I can see right there I got a problem. I got it too high. My top door is not going to fit with this bracket there. It won't open. So we'll try this again. I'm sure I'm doing this all wrong, but we're just going to go with it. Oh, come on. Okay, better. So, oh. Well, you missed the whole thing. Oh, too funny.